morning, YouTube world. At this point, you know where we are. We're in my classroom. If you're new here, hi, my name's Shelly. I am a newly 6th grade teacher. I'm coming from 3rd grade. I'm at a new school, so I moved classrooms, grade levels, and all that fun stuff. So we've been doing a lot this summer. I think we're on day 7 here, setting up my classroom. And I'm here a little bit earlier than normal. It's 9:20. So we got a decently early start. This year's a lot different for me than last year because I feel like last year I'd come to my classroom and I'd be there for like 6 to 8 hours. This year, because of my master's program, I'm just so much busier. So I'll come here for like 2 hours, go home, do stuff, come back for an hour. So it's just not quite as flowy as last year, but that's okay because I'm a teacher and I'm flexible and that's like what we do. So and today I have a lunch at 11:30, so I'm gonna have to leave. Hopefully I can come back. So it's just a lot, but there's a lot that I still have to get done. The first thing I wanna do is go back over here to this board and cross off stuff that I've already finished so I can kind of reset my brain and think about things that I need to get done. It is what, July 29th? And we start school August, well the kids start school August 15th, we come back the 12th. So I really only have this week and next week, and then we're done. So there's still a lot that I have to get done, but somehow it all gets done on time. It just does. So if you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and, you know, anxious, just, it always gets done. Take a breath. You're gonna be fine. The main projects I have left to do are my library. I have to go through all these books, which I'm hoping I can get done today. I need to set up my teacher area, which makes me realize I just forgot a drill, but that's okay. And I have to like really think about 6th grade and figure out how I want my routines and everything to look. And I think that that's gonna be a lot of the first like the 12th, 13th, 14th of August when I get to meet with my team and see how they run things because I'm really like, I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna start by going through this list and crossing things off and then I'll check back in with you guys in a second. Okay, so I erased some things. These are still the decorating things I have to do. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this board. I need to make a title, student work, for that board over there. I don't know if I'm gonna still do this. I'm gonna put up my Mrs. Coates stuff probably over here somewhere. And then I need to figure out where I'm gonna put my learning targets. I think I'm gonna put them here. As far as organizing my library, my main library, I have to get all my curriculum still. For drawers, I need to figure out what I'm going to put in this system over here as well as this. And then my whole teacher area, which hopefully I can make some headway on today. And then this is still where I have a lot that I need to do. I have to get all the chairs for my desks. This is stuff that I can't really do until I talk to my principal. I need to make schedule cards. Need to fix some things, hang some things. So we are making progress, but there's still stuff that has to get done. Okay, so my library. Everything in me really just wants to take the bins out and have like a normal library because they're in 6th grade. However, I don't have a like complete 6th grade set of chapter books. So I think at least for the beginning of the year and for now, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the bins. And I think I'm gonna take off the labels and see if I can just find a better way to label them. Because right now I have like a whole thing of Junie B. Jones and I'm pretty sure that's too young for 6th grade. So I'm just gonna put you guys down and I'm gonna start busting open some of these books and I'm gonna make a huge mess on the floor, but you know me, I gotta make my piles before I can organize. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down and start. Wish me luck. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the labels and I'm gonna organize by author, last name. It makes it easier. And that's a skill that they're gonna need. And eventually I'd like to ditch the bins and have all of them just, you know, like a normal library by author. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So in order to do that, I have to put them in piles by last name of author and then put them in bins and then figure out what the labels need to be. Okay, bye. Okay, so here's the aftermath. It doesn't look as bad as it was. It actually, I'm being dramatic, it wasn't that bad. Doing it by author actually made it a lot easier. So I had them all by genre the last 2 years, and I never went through and reorganized them once the school year started. So this way, I can get the kids to put them back in the bin with the author. So now that they're all organized, I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting them into bins and just labeling the bins the letters of the author. Okay, everything is in there. These are not centered because I have to fix the shelves. I had to kind of shift everything because I didn't have enough. I was one bin short, so I just kind of crammed some stuff in. Everything fits. These are extra picture books that I'm gonna go through. I'm donating quite a few books, so this is stuff that I'm not gonna need. So I'm gonna go through this and then I'm gonna move on. But this is a huge thing for me to check off the list. I'm so excited because I hate this. Okay, before we move on, I wanna take some time to like answer some questions that I keep getting down below and just like address some things. So first things first, a couple people called me out on saying OCD, like passively and kind of loosely, which I appreciate because I never want to offend anybody. That's not why I'm here, and I'm not perfect. And sometimes I say things that might not be politically correct, and I apologize. I know there's a lot of people that actually suffer from OCD, and it's a real thing. I just kind of say it on the fly to express my need for things to be in order. But I get it, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and do better with that. So that's the first thing. Second thing people have mentioned is about my self-assessment posters. So first things first, I did not create these. You can find these on Teachers Pay Teachers from Miss Fifth. I will link them down below. And the second thing is, I mentioned in a video that I might have kids put their name or number on a sticky note and then place it where they feel like they are. And then I had people come at me like, oh, you're gonna shame the kids. And like, trust me, I did this last year, and we have a lot of conversations about being honest and encouraging for others. However, I do give the kids options. If they don't wanna come stick their sticky note up here, they do not have to. They can write it on top of their paper and circle it, or they can put their name on the back of a sticky note and put it over here to the side, and then I can go through it. So I've definitely thought about that, and there are ways to remedy it, and I'm working on it. The next question I get in every single video are about these amazing green chairs. These changed my classroom environment. These are from National Business Furniture. I will link them down below. I believe they gave me a code for 10% off for you guys, so I will make sure to have all that information linked down below. You guys, these kids love these chairs. I'm gonna roll it out how I use it a little bit differently. I was kind of looking for kids who were on task to allow them to sit in these chairs, but I think what I'm gonna do this year is during our silent reading block, I'm just gonna go down the roster. That way every kid gets a chance to be in there, and I'm not kidding you, I would have kids go work in there, and some of my highest flyers just needed that like space, so they're incredible. Also, I'm working with National Business Furniture, and we're going to be giving one of these away next month. I don't have all the details, but make sure you are subscribed and follow me on Instagram so you don't miss that, because somebody is gonna get one of these bad boys, and I'm telling you, it's going to change your classroom. Okay, another question I keep getting is about this vinyl, because it's easily removable. I do not know what it is called. I bought it on accident. I just know you can get it from Michael's, and yes, that is a W, yes, that is an M, it's just the font, so I had a lot of people comment on that. Yes, I know the T's upside down. Thank you for pointing it out. I didn't at the time, so oopsies. I have to change that. All right, that's fixed. So I think those are the bulk of the questions and comments that I've been receiving that I wanted to address really quickly. So now that we did, the library's done, I think I'm gonna start going through some of this stuff. So I can, when I get back from lunch, because I have to leave in about 30 minutes, I can come back and start going through this. Okay, so I left, went to lunch with a friend, and I'm back, and I finished my teacher area. So let me show you. Okay, so I cleaned off the entire desktop. I have all my pens over here. I'm gonna get new containers. This is just what I had for right now. So I have black markers, ink joys. These are my favorite pens. I have flares. These are my favorite ones to grade with. Red pens, black pens, blue pens, Post-its, paper clips, and then of course my little ribbon banner. I made this, so basically all I did was get like one big ribbon and then a few different patterns, and then I cut strips of them and then just tied them. So it's a super easy, really cheap way to add like a fun little flair. Okay, so then over here, up here I just put extra refills for my supplies. So extra paper clips, binder clips, things like that. I'm gonna put electronics and other stuff up here. These are extra resources like guided reading, teacher stuff. These are all empty still. So I put my coffee maker over here. I have an unreal amount of pods left. And then down here, like all my tools and fasteners, and then my laminator. And then in this first drawer, I just have some organizers, scissors, pencils, whatever. And then down here, I just have like notebooks, random stuff. In this drawer, I have hand sanitizer. I know in California we have to have this all locked up, but for now it's here. This is where I keep all of my receipts to turn into PTA. And then I have a bunch more essential oils at home that I'm gonna bring to stock this because I do have a diffuser in my room. So we are slowly but surely getting there. All right, so then I bought this big whiteboard calendar that I'm gonna hang right here. And I'm gonna have a title of something like, what's going on this month? Or like the happenings, I don't know. And I'm actually gonna take this home and spray paint this green because it's wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. And then I'm also gonna hang like other newsletters, the lunch calendar, and things like that on this board. So then these are my wall files. This is just extra paper, so things I need to copy. Teacher resources, this is like any manuals I'm teaching out of. And then this is like your admin miscellaneous papers. I did this kind of towards the end of last year and I loved the way it got the paper off of my desk, out of drawers, and I hang them right here. So then I can see everything and just grab things as I need them. So I think I'm actually gonna try and hang those right now. I just realized that I could probably use command hooks because they're strong. So I'm gonna try that. So of course I only had 4 command hooks. And then I think I'm gonna put this one back here just because it tends to get bulky with books and stuff. So I'm gonna hang that one there once I get more command hooks. And then I'm gonna make a new Mrs. Coates banner and put that up there. Okay, so there's definitely more that I wanna do in here, but I do have to go home and create some things. So I wrote a list. I'm gonna go home and spray paint my calendar. I'm gonna create a Mrs. Coates banner. I'm gonna create library labels. I'm gonna do a bulletin board title for the calendar area. I'm gonna go get command hooks and then a drill because I have to remove that door. So I'm gonna go head home and do all of these things and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. It's like 3:30, 3:45. So I made labels for my library bins. So it just says the authors and the letters of their last names for those bins. And then I made another Coates, Mrs. Coates sign, but I made it smaller. This is from the same pack my alphabet is from. I found it on Teachers Pay Teachers, so I'm gonna link it down below. A lot of you are asking me for that as well, so I will link that for you. So I'm only gonna be here for probably about a half hour. I say that now. I'm gonna put all the labels on my library bins. I'm going to hang my sign, and I'm gonna hang my calendar, which I just spray painted. So I spray painted the black trim green. It's not perfect, but it'll work. I have no idea what color spray paint that is, so please don't ask me. It's just some random color from Ace Hardware. So, okay, I'm gonna get to work. So all of the labels are on, and I know people are gonna ask me, these bins are from Dollar Tree. I got them 2 years ago. And these labels I just created on PowerPoint. I have a whole video on how to make your own labels. I will link it down below. So the library is finished. I'm going to hang my name and try and hang this calendar, and then I'm getting out of here. All right, so that's finished. And I think I have a cute sign that I'm gonna hang up here, but it's at home. So again, we're slowly but surely getting there. I am going to try and attempt to hang this calendar. All right, so there's the calendar. So I think I'm just gonna have like 6th grade news, and then I'll have some space to hang papers and stuff. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I always feel like I'm here forever, and then I put the footage up and it's like 6 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. As always, make sure you're following me over on Instagram at Early Adventures. We are making progress, people. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and joining me on this crazy journey. It has definitely been fun, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for it to be over. I'm ready for school to start and to get back in my routine, and for this just to be done. My goal is to be finished by this week-ish, so then next week is my last full week of summer. I can really enjoy my time. So Make sure that you go watch days 1 through 6. I will link them all down below. And other than that, I love you guys so much. And I'll see you on day 8. Bye.